Hey, I'm Kat,
This is Kai
and these are myths
and facts.
about Japan. So we were actually watching some animes and Japanese dramas, and we noticed a lot of the teens in school would end up going to the rooftop to hang out and to eat lunch. And I asked him, is this really what happens in Japan?
Which is not true. Its rooftop is always locked. We're not allowed to go there.
So there are some things that as foreigners do think that happen in Japan that might not actually happen as common or in general. So we're gonna go ahead and debunk those for you guys. In today's video, we are going to go based off of a website which we'll link down below. And it's gonna be a true or false of some facts about Japan.
A myth. So I have my phone right here, and I'm gonna be reading all the myth and facts based on this website, and she has not seen it yet, so she has to guess. Japanese people eat sushi every day.
What the? No! It's like saying we eat hamburgers every day.
Which some people do.
No.
It is a myth.
That's hard to believe, but it is. Yeah,
It is a myth.
Obviously.
We do not eat sushi every day! But I feel like we eat a lot of seafood.
Or it's like tempura, or I mean, you guys also eat like almu rice, or
We have a lot of varieties.
even like barbecue, shabu shabu.
Vending machines are everywhere in Japan.
Yeah. I remember going. The first thing I see after the airport are vending machines, and I love the vending machines. They are so cute. It's convenient. 'Cause
Convenient.
There's also vending machines that heat up your drinks, and I've never seen that before. It's so nice, good for winter. Everywhere, like every block almost. I don't know if that. It's just.
You know
It's
what's
everywhere.
fancier? We even have vending machines for food.
Yes, but I
Like
didn't see
oden,
that.
like this.
No, I did see that, and they come in desserts too. I love it. It's very convenient. So yes, true.
Japan is super expensive country.
I didn't have any problems when we went. We went to Kyoto and Oita and Osaka. I didn't have any problems with anything too expensive, especially like with my dollars, which could change. But me personally, I never dealt with like, oh, this is too expensive. So I'm gonna guess that's a myth.
It is a myth. So, in the major cities like Tokyo, it might be a little expensive. But once you get out of like major cities, price drops. So yeah, it's not expensive country. You can go anytime you want and do whenever you want. Not really, but Japanese people are polite and friendly.
I do agree with that. I noticed a big difference just from like airports or stores. Everyone's very polite. If you have a question, they're always like, yes, I'll help you, pretty much. They are always willing to help you, and they go sometimes the extra mile to help you, which is so rare here. Even the differences in airports were major. Going from the Japanese airport to the LA airport, it's a big difference when I was asking for help in each, so.
It's both myth and facts. We all have nice people, and we all have friendly people everywhere. Any countries, no matter where.
I think it also depends like on a personal level or like customer service. The customer service is more polite and more friendly, but like you said, probably since we're all people, there are some bad people and some nice people, but customer service.
I believe so.
But customer service, I do believe, is most like very polite and stuff.
That's their obligation. But thank you so much for being nice to us. Japanese homes are full of tatami. In case you don't know what tatami is, it's this.
Some rooms have it, but not the whole house. Like your grandma's house has wood floors, or it's not. That's weird to think the whole house will be with tatami.
That would be cool though. I mean,
Imagine the
I've never
kitchen. The
imagined.
kitchen has tatami.
it's myth. Yeah, of course it's myth. Yeah, we do have some tatami rooms. For example, in my old house, we had tatami rooms. which was pretty small. But nowadays it's getting modernized and we have a lot of wooden floors and not tatami, at least.
At least not the whole house.
Japanese people bow 100 times a day.
I could believe that. I mean, it also probably depends if how much you go out in that day, but you bow to say hi, thank you, sorry, bye. What else? Pretty much everything. Or like, excuse me. You bow for everything.
So it is fact, we do bow a lot. I don't know how many, maybe 100 times. Not 100 times or maybe 1,000 times. Depends on your position. For example, say you're working in Japan.
True.
You have to bow every time people come in or leaves. Every time you get new customers, you have to bow. Every time when they leave, you have to bow again. Or
just talking to.
yeah. Or if you're in school, you have to bow a teacher. I remember we bow in the beginning of the class every time and at the end of the class. So we do bow a lot. So now we're moving on to the second website. It is difficult to get around if you don't speak Japanese.
I feel like that's true. Cause I had trouble. I had to have him translate. I thought more people would speak English, but actually found that not many. Maybe in like Tokyo, but from the cities that we went to, not many people spoke English and I struggled.
It is a myth!
Well, not for me.
Don't worry guys, you go to Japan, you don't speak any words of Japanese. Do not worry about it.
If you have like a
For example, you go to Japanese station, we have English words everywhere. So do not worry. And some restaurants, they have English menus. You ask for it, they will give you.
But how do you ask for it if you don't know how to ask for it? Here's my advice. Learn certain questions that you're gonna need.
Since we're having this kind of video, I can teach you guys how to say, can I get an English menu at the Japanese restaurant?
How do you say it?
英語のメニューありますか? 英語のメニューありますか? Easy, right? You learn something.
New today.
Believe me or not, most of the travelers in Japan, they do not speak English, any single word. It's not only you, so do not worry. So this is the last one. You can use Wi-Fi and credit cards everywhere.
No. Not all places use credit cards. Some places want cash. I think that goes for even here. And then Wi-Fi, I remember struggling to find Wi-Fi because at first we didn't have the SIM card. We ended up buying a SIM card for our phones. But when we didn't have the SIM card, we had to go to like a store to try to find Wi-Fi, and not everywhere had Wi-Fi. So we really struggled trying to like call, a family member to pick us up or things like that. So it was a struggle. So no, I don't think, yeah.
It is a myth. She's right. So for the money wise, you should have credit card with you, but also you should have some cash with you in case, because not everywhere take credit cards or debit cards. It's always good to keep some cash with you.
And as I never once used a credit card, it's always cash, and it's also out of the coin system, and the bill system is easier than card for me, at least, unless it's a big purchase.
And do not try to find Wi-Fi everywhere. It's too much work.
Get a SIM card.
I get that struggle. Please just get prepaid SIM card. You can go to electrical store like Yamada Denki.
And it's good for like if you want it for a month or a week. They have different options that you could do. Just make sure it's compatible with your phone company. For example, I was Verizon, and the SIM card we bought was good for mine, but it wasn't good for him, which was what? T-Mobile?
T-Mobile.
So just do your research before.
That was it. So yeah, we have a lot of myths and facts about Japan, but you really never know until you go to Japan and find out yourself.
Thank Thank you for watching this week's video. Hope you can join us next week, and subscribe, like if you liked our content. If you want to give us a suggestion of a video you want, comment down below, and yeah.
ありがとうございました。